course, we do have this huge moral dilemma that the great majority of greenhouse gas emissions over the past century have come from today's rich countries. That's changing slowly as India and China and Brazil and Mexico and others gear up, ratchet up their economies. But it still remains approximately true that those that have contributed most to today's ongoing climate change are for the moment suffering least. So it's a great moral dilemma, and it gets, of course, tangled up in the difficulties of resolving that politically, because nation states don't wish to take responsibility for past actions in ways that will be detrimental to current economies. So it's a difficult issue, but there are signs that we're beginning to recognise the need to take account of history in the way that we cooperate and share to achieve a sustainable future. Now, contraction and convergence it's a very simple and attractive idea that recognises, firstly, there's a limit to how much the world at large can emit greenhouse gas. So if we know what that limit is, then we can do the arithmetic and say, well, in a perfectly fair world, what would that convert to per person? And then we would find that if we agree that that's the target for the world at large, fair and sustainable, that the rich countries are going to have to find a way of coming down to that level, and the poor countries will be allowed to move up to it but no further and achieve convergence. It's obviously an attractive idea, and it's applicable not just to the climate change problem, it's more broadly applicable, but it would be a wonderful way of achieving both the sustainability and the fairness that will be an essential part of solving this problem.